Welcome to Mornings with Michal. What is my vision for the summer? Oh, my vision for the summer. First, to have a lot of time with family. I love hanging out with my sons, of course. I love to travel in the summer. I love warm weather, so in the winter I even go to the warm weather climates. So if it's sunny, I'm happy, and if I can hang out on a lake or at a beach or horseback riding or anything that do with outdoors, I am so happy in the summers. That's what I like to do. Probably my energy. I think my greatest strength is holding energy for other people and carrying an energy that people could feel that they can come. They know that they're safe with me. They know that if I can, I will help them. I think that's my greatest strength, is holding space for other people so they can be able to move forth in their life and to expand and grow to consciousness. I think that's my greatest strength. Holding space for other people. I think you need to be courageous. You need to be able to see the moment and be able to know it's right and jump for it, even when other people think that, like, you crazy, because I've done that many times. Like, I sold my house for a box of rocks. Happens to be 2 ocean sea containers, but it is a box. And yeah, I just literally sold my house for 2 boxes of sea containers to come in and start Rock Our World at that time. And I think that's pretty gutsy. So yeah, I think that's one of the biggest traits, is to have courage to do things that other people might feel is absolutely crazy. The important part of having a strong team is you can't, like an owner of a large enough company can't do it all. And even smaller companies, it all depends. It's all in systems and bringing in everybody's brilliance. And that's what I like in my team. So each one, even when we bring them in, a lot of times we don't really know where they're going to fit. And we think that they'll be perfect in this one spot, but really it's like, okay, that really wasn't a good fit. So having a team and being able to morph it and kind of see and bring out their brilliance, then the team is just uplifted because each one does their brilliance. And I love to see the light sockets go up and more imaginative and more creative and works better and feels better. And it's like becoming like a big family. And guys, we see each other, or all the staff and everybody here at the warehouse, we see each other more than we see our own families. So we become like this dynamic team. And if it's not a dynamic team, then in the end run, they kind of go away. But the best team always stays, and they're always like gung-ho, what's next? Where are we going? How are we gonna do it? And let's brainstorm together. And I love that. I bring everybody to the table to brainstorm. And I think that that's the best way. And I listen to what they have to say. So it's not that I just boss everybody around. It's that I listen, like, well, what do you think it should be? Well, I think it should be like this. Why don't we try that? Why don't we try this? We'll try a bunch of different things and see what sticks. And I think that that's what an amazing team should be doing, is working as a team. The leader, yeah, I will say, oh, like, let's try that. But I will still listen to everything, and I love that. And that's the part that I love the most, is that, you know, and especially when they stick to their guns, like, I know that this is gonna work and we're gonna do it that way. I said, okay, let's do it. Let's give it a shot. Who knows? Everybody's always right. There is no wrong. It's all testing and working through things. So it's wonderful. Setting goals. I was always goal-oriented even as a child. I remember I was dyslexic. I have dyslexia, and so even as a kid, I was so goal-oriented to become an A student. You know, A, B student for me was, so I would study really hard. I was always like, I have to do this. I have to get this done. I wanted to level up all the time. And so I was very goal oriented right from the beginning. As a child, there was no such thing as failure. I didn't allow that. And that was something that was within me, not instilled into me, but actually within me myself, that I did it for myself. So being goal oriented is actually very normal for me. Also, being goal oriented, there's pros and cons because you don't give up. You don't relax, because I will find another goal. If I meet it, I just keep upping the ante. And I remember as a kid, I'd be like, darn, at the end of the year, I'd be like, what did I get accomplished? And I'd be so upset with myself because I said I would never get enough accomplished. And then I would say that to my girlfriends as a child, as a teenager even. And they would say, are you kidding me? We wouldn't get that done in 10 years. Like, how are you so hard on yourself? So that's another thing I have to learn. I had to learn how to learn to celebrate, because I was so goal oriented that I would always I matched that goal. I already have 10 ahead of me, and I would forget to pop that champagne or, to enjoy life. And I'm like that even to this day. I have to remember to celebrate. When I turned 50 years old was a critical moment for me, because I knew that my life had to change, because I was so goal oriented and not celebratory. So I was like, nope, I'm going to travel more. And not travel for business. Normally I travel for business. So travel for enjoyment, and travel to hang out with my kids, and travel to see their light shine up when they see something new, or when they love to go to the beach, or whatever it is. It's those little moments. And that for me is how I celebrate. And so for me, that was very important. And being goal oriented could be wonderful, but at the end, it can be very stressful at the same time. So you guys have to learn how to temper that. Please remember to like and subscribe and hit that bell button, because there's so much more information that I have to give. And we're always rolling in new reels and new platforms and whatever it is. Just come and hang out with me. I enjoy your company, and I hope you enjoy mine. And also, we have our live streaming on Monday, Tuesdays, and Thursdays at about 4:45 on Facebook, Instagram, and soon TikTok.